streaming.
Oh right, I've got a massive crisscross course.
Got a massive what?
I don't think I've got the extra scenery.
It looks like navigating Discord.
Look, it's the extra scenery, Mark. You've gone to so much trouble. I think I should look for it.
It's not for here. Oh, there is for Hall. It'll be late for all. Yeah, it's
not critical though, is it?
No, not at all.
Okay, I'll press fly then.
Yeah.
I'm in the twin engine thing, the Diamond that we flew last week.
That is a nice plane.
Yeah, that's the one Dave takes when it goes up into the stratosphere. He takes the Diamond.
He's a diamond.
We've got it now, Dave, too.
Oh, there's an easy jet coming in.
Oh, really?
Allegedly, yeah. You should watch it come in, Tommy, see how it's done. That was a bit harsh, wasn't it?
That was a solar plexus, that was. Oof.
Can you see it? Easy 715.
No, guys, only just come onto the runway. Did he do it nicely?
No, he's still coming in. He's just on approach now. He's just coming in. He's coming in 20.
Anyway, Centrist Airways is cleared for takeoff.
Centrist Airways. Can't see it.
Rolling. Braking.
Okay. I'm at runway 20.
Just landed.
I can see Mark, John just behind me.
Oh, I better put the
No,
brake.
you're in the little. No, you're not. Are you in the single engine Diamond?
No, I'm in the Cap 10.
Is that the dub twin engine one?
No, the little trainer
Yeah.
aerobatics thing.
Okay.
Because it's what's the word? Nice to see out of.
It is
Panoramic
nice.
views.
It's better to see out of, yeah. Right, I'm in. I'm rolling.
Twist my neck 360 degrees there, as you can in Microsoft Flight Sim.
There's a guy over there called Tony Dark Zero. That sounds like me.
Oh, there you are, John. Just coming up behind you.
Okay, rolling. Not too close to my rear.
Rolling.
Oops.
Controls horrendous. No one saw that. I finessed that. Yeah.
You mean you had no rudder control, basically?
Yes, I was veering from one side of the runway to the
It's
other.
so twitchy.
Yeah, they're oversensitive, aren't they?
No.
Oh, you got the horn?
Turning.
You got the little pedals in you?
Yeah, I have, yeah, even with those, I was taxing it, not taking off my door.
No, I see, they are. I've tried to do the sensitivity and all sorts. I think it's a microphone.
It is a lot easier on the large aircraft, actually, because they obviously, what's the word, they program them with the software to react more slowly to the rudder control.
Have you seen the clips of that MD-85
Yeah,
crashing in
that's
Miami?
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty awful, isn't it?
Have you seen the clips from inside the aircraft?
No.
did everyone get out, or was it?
Yes. No, they got out. Basically, the undercarriage collapsed and it's
Better call fired.
skewed down the skid. Hit a few. I think it hit a few tower fences. Busted the plane.
Because the undercarriage failed, is that what caused it?
Yeah.
Is it McDonnell Douglas 85? Is that quite an old aircraft?
Yeah. Then I
It's
went
not
to,
one of those ones with the engines at the back of the
Yes,
fuselage.
two engines, yeah,
Oh,
one
that's
one.
ancient.
I went
That
to
shouldn't be in the air anymore.
honeymoon with one of those. That's 20 years ago.
Yeah. That shouldn't be in the air. Well, it wasn't, was it? I flew on a Comet on one flight, Dan Air Comet.
Did they have round windows?
And there.
Down to Nice, and it took a hell of a beating when it was landing.
Did that-
Through flood, and we bounced up into the air again. It was it had orange livery.
It's what that was a 111.
No, Comet.
A Comet. Oh,
Yeah, a Comet. Literally a Comet.
Lovely plane. Did it have round or square windows?
Well, no, round because the
That's
square
right.
ones all fell out, didn't they?
Yeah, I was going to say about square ones. You're lucky alive.
Yeah. It had round.
yeah, because it had stress, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Set. Doncaster.
See,
Question 140 knots.
so a lot of people in the sky this evening here.
it's-
What direction do we want to fly at? Oh, I can bring up my
You should be heading 256.
saw
It's
that.
the carriage. You said
Nice.
the carriage.
Oh,
It's on.
no, it's up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Let me just
It's going to say that.
that's a visual glitch in the sea.
yeah.
Right, let's see where my autopilot takes me.
Long way.
To the ground.
Yeah, it's
quite
flying.
around here, isn't it?
It's flying back to Humberside.
So you'll recognise this dive there?
Yeah, I know of this area.
Is it a fair
Quite flat.
representation?
Yeah, it's pretty blunt.
Oh, yeah.
So, was it EGCV we're going to?
EGCN we're aiming for. Doncaster is the next waypoint. Heading of 256.
Got it.
Activate
Got it.
flight plan leg to Doncaster, so that should do it now. Let's
Saw
see.
that, saw that, John. Buzzing.
What?
Yeah, you just flew past my nose.
Oh, right, did I? Sorry.
Yeah. You look right, there I am. If you look up, there shall I be. And when I look up, there shall you be. Do you know where that comes from?
No.
Shadows. Far from the madding crowd.
Oh, yeah. I
There was
know, yeah.
Gabriel Oak talking to Bathsheba.
Like the immersion, refueling in midair. The 828. Keeping it real. Here on the street, folks.
I'm flying at 128 knots.
Better back off a little bit.
With me.
No, me.
Okay. No, you keep going. I'll catch up with you because you're in the slowest aircraft. This is like a convoy, John.
A convoy.
Well, we all have to fly as slow as the slowest aircraft. So if you're going a wee bit faster, just keep like that.
Dave's in the deep TBM. That'll be a bit tricky.
Which one's the TBM? Is that fast?
Yeah, it's the turbo button, Dave.
Yes.
I feel I'm going to have to fly over Doncaster before this sort of...
Oh, look at this. This is the 310. Tony Dog Zero was flying the 310.
Scotty Dog 03.
Tony Dogs, oh, I see.
Is my aircraft a 310?
No,
It's
yours
a Diamond, isn't it?
did Diamond, dude. diamond. It's diamond like
It- BA62, isn't it?
Yeah.
Diamond egg.
Made in Austria.
Oh, yes, that's right. We found that out last time, didn't we?
It only took the whole scheme to find out, though, didn't it?
And guess how, don't tell them, John. Guess how much this aircraft? It's a nice twin-engined aircraft, high wing aspect, flies quite fast. Guess how much it cost to buy? We were gobsmacked. Our smacks were gobs.
I'm going to go and say £300,000.
Okay, Dave. Up it a wee bit. Mark, you gonna have a go?
You
I
told
think
me.
Mark
You
knows.
told me, yeah. It's
Oh, do you? Oh, it's just Dave.
I was here, mate.
Up it considerably.
Okay, 1.3 million.
Up it by 10.
What?
11 mil.
What the?
Yeah, it was 11 mil, wasn't it?
No,
No.
1.7 million.
It was 11.
No,
That's what you told me.
no, 1.7. 932,000, wasn't it?
Okay.
But you
This
say
11 did sound a lot.
It was a
actually.
good story. It was a good story.
You can buy an A320 for that.
so. There's this little plane that I was looking at last week. Looks like an egg,
Okay.
and that's got fin wings as well. And it can carry 6 people, but it's got a pusher propeller. And it's 4.5 million.
Oh, I know which one you mean. It's quite a new one, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's quite a new experimental thing. Yeah, that's right.
it's
That-
quite cool.
Glass cockpit and stuff. Oh, how's it called? There's some one of the YouTubers I follow actually.
Is it the Solero or
Yeah, that's one.
Sorello or something like that? It's Solero. But I thought that's nice. I wonder how much that's going to be. 4.5 million. I thought, yeah, okay.
I think this plane's a lot. Well, it's cheaper than I thought it was. But 1.7 mil.
You can buy probably 1.7 million. You can buy 4 Spitfires for that. Mm-hmm.
If I had the choice, and someone give me the choice between that or that, I'm picking Spitfires.
I think Spitfire's about 250, 300,000, something like that.
You could have a squadron.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
could have
because
your own squadron,
Yeah.
couldn't you?
the trouble with Spitfires are they are quite plentiful, really. Compared with some World War II planes, there's quite a few about.
Oh, they're on. I think it's only
I
one.
think it's like at 25 flying, isn't there? Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the 109s or
Hey.
190s and stuff there.
I think the 190 is only one flying, I think.
There's only one flying. There's been one at it's been very close to it. Has the same engine. Used to fly at Duxford. It's the P51s. It swarms of P51s still.
Because they used them into the 50s, didn't they? There's quite a few Texans about as well, isn't there? Them 86 things.
How many line Santas are there?
I think there's any flying. Well, there might
Yeah,
be.
there is one.
Mm.
I saw it on Twitter or some YouTube thing today. It's black for a nighttime clandestine operations, and they started it up.
Oh, yeah, I posted that last year, didn't I? And the flaps were flapping about when he took off.
Yeah, it has active flaps, doesn't it? It was quite ahead of its time.
And that was really sort of like agricultural, wasn't
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, it did a lot of field
it?
work.
Like Delta bits.
I was just
Amazing
flying.
aircraft, wasn't it? It could sort of land at really short field.
Flying on the Doncaster.
First airfix kit I made, that was Lausanne.
Was it?
I just saw one, 2. It was.
I think I had a Jumbo, a Concorde, a Lancaster, all hanging from my bedroom ceiling on a bit of thread.
Yeah, the cotton that your mum
Yeah.
used to use. Yeah. I had a Lockheed Hudson. I built that. British,
quite
so
nice.
in British colours. It wasn't in American colours. Nice little plane actually, sort of tubby, but quite nice.
I might do it again. It's quite cool. I've got a Lancaster here actually.
In the end, I put bangers inside all my kits and blew them up.
I think I did something similar. I think they ended up going out the bedroom window, and I'm sure there was fire involved. You know, I was that age where sort of between discovering girls and alcohol,
Yeah,
and
that's
absolute boredom in the the late 1970s when there was
yeah,
3 channels on the telly.
yeah.
Well,
ITV, Beeb 1 and Beeb 2.
Hey,
So,
yep.
Yeah,
Then Channel 4 came along.
Channel 4 was a revelation. But you know, Saturday afternoon was just wrestling, or if you were lucky, they had the touring cars on. With some motorsport.
When was Match of the Day on? Was it Saturday night or Sunday morning? They had Match of the Day, didn't they? I think it was Saturday night.
I was never a football person.
No, not me.
But it's on a Saturday night now, so I imagine it'd been the same all that time.
I think it was Saturday morning, wasn't it, match? Or
No,
midday, wasn't it?
it was Grandstand.
That's it, grandstand. With Frank Boff and
Frank Ruff, that's right, yeah.
Dickie Davidson. or
Dickie
what was
Davidson.
it? Yeah.
goes,
And he used to wear a bow tie, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dickie Davidson. Sad.
That's
Anyway,
right.
blew all my kits up. It was so exciting watching this fizzing of fumes out the back. Whether it was a Warraball bus, or the Hudson, or a ship, or loads of aircraft, and of course, bang! It was fantastic. It sort of exploded into lots of bits that flew all around the garden. So, it was such fun. Happy days. So, of course, I painted them, being an artist, beautifully. You know, they were stunning models, all beautifully painted. Anyway, all went to smithereens.
Like a Banksy sort of move, that's all. I bet they looked amazing as well, like you say.
Yeah.
Artistic.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, definitely it was some kind
Flowable.
of museum or wanky art display.
it's very flat around here, isn't it?
Yeah, it was-
Just coming up on Bowlby, which is, so there's this must be
Bowlby.
Bowlby.
Right there.
I'm over Doncaster at the moment.
No.
So that must be is that the Pennines? Back of the Pennines or something? Oh,
Again.
B29 overexposed crash site. Just beyond Bowlby. If you look on that
Oh,
map.
that's on the hill, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Otherwise it would have landed.
Lots of remaining parts of a crash B29,
Yeah.
and they're all sort of on the surface. Yeah.
Is that the Enola Gay type? The B29?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I've seen a couple. I've been to. We found one in Lochgarry in Scotland, and there's one on the top of Cheviot's. Bits of one on the top of Cheviot's, and because they're aluminium, they're still there. You know, all the bits of aluminum just don't deteriorate. It's only scraps. It's not being picked up. But what is left is in good.
Is this Doncaster underneath us now?
So I'm right, just gone past it a bit. Well, it depends where you are in relation to me.
Well, John.
Oh, you're not far behind us. So this is
I'm ahead
yeah,
of you,
Doncaster was on our right. We've got Sheffield and the Rotherham on our left.
Ryanair 8559er traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 370 EMB 190. Report them in sight.
Blimey, God.
Qatari 8837 heavy contact approach on 126.225. Good day.
Rotherham and Sheffield. Right, Scotland.
Works up.
8559er traffic in sight.
You realise that, I say it. I'm flying straight down the centre.
Qatari 8837 heavy.
What, the magenta line?
Yeah, straight down the centre of the magenta line. I'm gonna do everything down the middle
By
tonight.
the book.
Yeah. I'm gonna be on the centre of everything.
That is the way to fly jump by the numbers.
Nice roll one.
I wonder if there's a centre parks near here.
Can you imagine it?
Is
It's a
this
centre park
Sheffield
in
on the left?
that's
Yeah,
that's
Sheffield,
Rotherham, and then Sheffield's kind of beyond that.
Yeah. You can sort of see, you can see a little bit of Sheffield in the distance. Where the sort of, you see where the buildings sort of fade out? The white building sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Sheffield starts basically.
Should be some pretty bleeding obvious power stations, shouldn't there? Power stations.
I think I can see one. Is that a power station? No, might be a block of flats.
You can tell we're in the middle of England, can't you? One minute we're looking out over the glorious hills and scenery of Scotland. Is that Ben Diddley Dum? No, it's like, oh yeah, that's thingy power station. Welcome to
You've got like a power station, but it's a bit more north, isn't it? Drax is.
Drax. I think that's.
Drax is, it's not there anymore, is it?
No. Used to be one in Ferrybridge as well, but they've taken most of that down.
Alpine 6771 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at flight
Hugo
level
Drax was a
370
villain
EMB
in
190.
Moonraker.
Reporting
Yeah.
in sight.
He gave his name power station.
We built this
Did he?
Flyer
missile
8717
that
traffic
was
in
going to
sight.
be the saviour of the UK.
Oh,
Look at that big
Oh,
twizzle.
Alpine
And he was a
6771
baddie,
traffic
and it
EMB
was actually
190 in sight.
programmed to land in Kensington.
There's a place called Wig Twizzle here.
Wig Twizzle.
Wig
Wig
Twizzle.
Twizzle here.
Whereabouts is that?
Just west of Broomhead Reservoir.
Oh God.
Oh, we're heading
Um,
into the
Yeah,
what are
there's
these?
two reservoirs coming up on our left. Just
Dales.
this Alias Lane, and that goes into Wig Twizzle. What a fabulous name that is.
I hate dams.
You just can't escape them, John, can you? Everywhere
No,
we
they're
go.
everywhere.
That's like when it's Reg Varney and on the buses. Oh,
I'm sort of like,
I hate you, Butler.
I have, it's ingrained from my childhood. I have a sort of like morbid fear of.
Underbank
That-
Reservoir. There's about,
Right.
I think it's about 5 in this particular. Once you go past
Bolsters
Bolsterstown, there's like just absolutely swamps. Was that where you're terrified of the draining bit? You know where the big gaping hole where the water falls into?
Oh, that's awful. I hate that thing.
Oh God, I hate that.
Like Lady Bower Reservoir.
That's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awful.
It's great
The
for-
devil's.
Dangle your kids over that.
Yeah, but that's sort of why I don't like it, because when I was young, in the Eden.
There is a dam
Oh,
right over
yeah,
it. John,
yeah.
You'll see it in a minute.
I know, I can see them already.
There's two actually, one beneath the
Yeah,
other.
one's
There's three. And there's one on the right as well. So there's two where you can see over the hill on the right is another one.
there's
Yeah.
three on the left.
Oh my word!
That's got to be that looks like that Stocksbridge. You see Stocksbridge? Has that got,
Yes.
has that got a dam right above it?
Yes, it has.
Imagine if that dam all went. That'd be like the Rona.
Well, that really happened a while ago, didn't it?
Underbank Reservoir. Imagine living on Smithy Moor Avenue. First off on Smithy Moor Avenue. right under the reservoir.
Left approach Ivory Express
They're
Street
quite big as well,
6902.
aren't they?
Yeah, shit, so there's no brains. Well, I guess
Yeah, I wholly blame my dad for that.
there's something a bit dark and foreboding about this. I'll give
Look
you
over there, son. Look how far down it is. Yeah, okay.
No, Daddy, I don't want to look down. Look
Is
down.
that what he did?
no, Dad, no,
Yeah.
Dad.
And you've remembered it, John, ever since.
Ever since, yeah.
Oh dear, that's most
Yeah,
unfortunate.
but it wasn't just one dam.
Did he keep on doing it?
Yeah, because he took me to look visit all the dams. Yeah. It was Clue Dog. Yeah. Clarewan Dam. There was all the Eland Valley dams. There's Lynbrian as well, which is like the biggest rockfield dam in Britain.
But he
There's,
was mortified, John.
huh?
But he was mortified.
Yeah, and I've hated them ever
Yeah.
since.
Yeah.
I
Because
can't
it's scary,
stand them.
it's scary, isn't it?
Howden Dam, that's a big one.
Quite big, isn't it?
Howden and Derwent.
Oh, isn't it Derwent where they did the Dam Buster
Yeah.
training?
Yeah, but they did a bit over the Eland Valley as well. Well, Lake Vyrnwy.
Where's that, John?
That's Lake Vyrnwy, sort of on the outs, a little bit further than the Eland Valley, but in the same sort of region. That's quite a big
Ivory
dam.
Express Street 6902. Contact Manchester approach on 121.355.
They're all Victorian, the ones in Wales, basically. In the Eland Valley. They're the main water supply for Birmingham, I think.
Going to
Those marks on the
121.355
wall.
Ivory Express Street 6902.
The marks on the moor,
Yeah.
the
looks
three
like-
stones.
No, it looks like they've been cutting for peat or something. Or they've been...
Yeah, that's the golf course, man.
Oh, more reservoirs.
I don't know what those marks are actually. They look like greens on a golf
Yeah,
course.
they are.
don't
Looks like they've been taking something out of it.
Yeah.
So you look at all of the
1, 2, 3, another 4 dams coming up.
all the strips out.
John, he traumatised you.
You did on purpose, hasn't he?
I wonder if it's where they've been taking peat from.
It's got to be what it is, isn't it?
Hmm.
Unless it's just a glitch in.
No, it's not, because if you look on it's on little land map as well. Every bit of moorland around that area.
It's got like cutouts on it, isn't it?
There's a lot of it missing in that
Seabird
place, isn't there?
1402. You're 27 miles southeast.
Maybe they're just
Climb
golf
at 18,700
courses.
feet. Expect vectors.
In the
Visual
windiest,
runway
wettiest
23
golf
left
courses on
approach.
the planet.
Yeah.
B29.
Yeah, what was character building?
I bet they're right on
Climb and
these trees,
maintain
aren't they?
4,700 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway.
You just
23
overtook me
left
like a
approach. Seabird
hooligan.
1402.
No, I'm on autopilot at the minute, John.
Yeah.
It's just a shame you can't control the throttle.
Yeah, it zooms it up to max, doesn't it? When you go
Yeah.
on autopilot.
90 on my end, it says.
I was going to look at that. Oh, that's very good. Smooth away.
I'm just going to switch my name tags on so I can see where you guys are.
Yeah, you need to. Are
Yeah,
these hills the Pennines?
I think they're yes, they are. Back of the Pennines. So we've got to Ashton on the line, then we've got Manchester, so Pennines run down the back of
Good day.
the middle of the country, don't they? The backbone of the middle of the country.
Other
Another
than
dam here, John.
there's 3. Going up that valley.
For Speedbird 1402.
Oh yeah. There's more than you think, aren't there?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
You've seen most of them.
Everywhere in Britain there's hills. You're more than likely to find a dam at some point. Sometimes they do quite a bit of damage to the environment, especially for the wildlife and that, because they silt up a lot and things like that.
So we're going pretty much over the centre of Manchester. We're going to go over Trafford Centre.
Oh, yeah, that.
Over Barton.
Well, Manchester's big, isn't it?
It's a nice city though. I've been to Manchester once.
I'm going up to Norwich tomorrow.
All I can remember is there was a big building across the river with a Kellogg's cornflakes sign on it.
Oh, really?
So I've lived in Manchester for a while.
Yeah, we're heading straight for the centre of it. Just saying.
Just to the south of the centre, and then go over Port Trafford.
And we're going to go over the docks as well, aren't we? And the Manchester, well, what's left of the Manchester ship canal.
Oh, look, that's
That's the original one.
the Borden Shore reservoirs are coming up right next to the M60. You'll appreciate those, John. Tony's about to fly over them.
I'm still at Bottoms Reservoir.
Oh, right, I can see there's reservoirs coming up.
Yeah. John.
I'm going to put some power on.
All right, you're not
Actually-
far. You're just below me. You're coming up, yeah. Reservoir.
Oh, there you are.
Reservoir.
Yeah.
Reservoir.
Where's Dave?
Dave.
Dive.
Just behind you.
Ah, that's why I can't see you. There you are.
Monastery, Manchester. Just crashing through airspace with gay abandon.
Oh, I'm talking to air traffic control.
Can you let them know? Can you let them know there's a flight of 4 coming through? It's okay, thank you.
So I need to do that.
I'm still going straight down the centre.
It's not just Scotty Dog. There's 3 others.
One called Broken Drums.
I think, yeah, he's been coming down. I think he's turning.
Maybe we should
to go into
don't-
Manchester.
Donate him some skins or something.
There's a line there now. Showing EGNJ to EGCC.
Is that Old Trafford just to the right of our course?
Old Trafford's to the left. Manchester, the centre of Manchester's to our right. To your right, Tony.
Old Trafford's on the left.
And Old Trafford's on the left.
Oh,
You
maybe
should be-
that's Man City's ground.
You should be going over the quays fairly shortly.
I think I'm just to our right. It's Manchester City's ground, but they haven't modelled it as neatly as Old Trafford because it's sort of slightly flattish.
Oh, if it's Man City, that's I lived next. That's where I lived next to the Man City ground, not far of it.
Fuel,
How's it called?
fuel check.
Fuel check.
Oh yeah, John.
Blimey, what are these tall blocks I'm flying over? Are they residential?
No, the funny shaped ones are offices.
Are they?
That's quite. There's one. I'll see when I get to it. It's quite an iconic shape. You can always see it. It's one of the first buildings you see when you're coming into Manchester.
Are we going over Liverpool?
Yes.
Can we fly over the cathedral? If it's on near.
Is it the English one? Yeah. You
It'll
won't
be-
you won't be on the
it'll
you won't be on the line. We go over Alderley Hospital. Oh, Liverpool Cathedral will be on our
Oh.
left. Yeah, it'll just be on our left when we.
You'll have to wander left.
Yeah, you have to go off,
I've
off
just
the line.
seen Old Trafford to my left. It's huge and it's modelled in great detail. Looks good actually. I think they should model Man City in fairness. Maybe they have and I just missed it.
Oh, take me.
So
It looks like you're about to do a 911 on those officers
UPS
from over here.
237 Heavy, you are 57 miles northwest.
no.
Descend and maintain 3,000
Go
feet.
between
Keep
them.
speed, not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway.
Trying to
27
catch-
approach via Rokup transition. Clear to Rokup.
Bloody nose.
Yeah.
So that
I'll
must
slow
be
down a bit.
that must be Trafford. That's all the Trafford Park. There's the key sign. Look, the keys.
Descend and maintain 3,000
Oh, yeah,
feet.
there's-
Keep
there's a
speed,
footy
not
ground.
above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via Rokup transition. Clear to Rokup
Oh, there's the
UPS
cricket ground.
237 Heavy.
So we should be able to see what's the cricket ground. That's the cricket ground. Just walk down, so that must be. Yeah, it was the office I worked in when I was living in Manchester was just next to the Old Trafford cricket ground. And when we finished at 5 o'clock, if there was an international game on, we could. We just used to walk down and they'd let us in.
Where's the cricket ground?
It's to the left of the footy ground.
I shall have a look.
What the hell is that? Rusholme, that's where I live. It's Rusholme, it's a bit close. Rusholme down to Old Trafford. Went through Mosside. To the time when Mosside was kind of burnt out.
Ooh.
All the big residential flats had smoke stains up the side from the
I
riots.
think I accidentally drove into there once. Almost.
It was alright. If you just keep yourself to yourself.
It's probably no worse than some of the areas around Ipswich, to be fair.
Chalkland come high. So coming up on Barton. Should be our next waypoint, our next turn. Scotty Dog's almost there, isn't
He's
It's
Like-
a very gentle turn, isn't it?
he? Yeah, we're just going from 272 to 261.
I think he's overshot it, hasn't he?
No. No.
Maybe not.
Oh yeah, it is. You're over it. It's just a grass strip. It has 2 grass strips. You've just gone over it, John.
Yeah.
It's quite an interesting approach. I've got it on. It looks really nice to me because I've got it on Orbex. One of the Orbex strips.
I have to try and land there one day. Ooh, that's quite fascinating though. That's the airfield I know. It's got a cemetery next to it.
Hey, well, saves a bit of time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Am I?
Oh, actually, there's one in St. Lucia, just the same as a cemetery right next to the beginning of the runway.
I tried to tell people something.
Am I tail end Charlie now? Am I?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I better get a wiggle on then. Oh, Dave's just about just. What was that?
I'm on like 5% throttle.
Is it what he's falling over? Right, so we're on track to Liverpool. We should be able to see Liverpool.
Easy 7010.
I can see,
You are 6 miles east.
There's a power station on our left.
Descend and maintain 2,900 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via
About
Lima
10
Papa Lima
o'clock.
transition. Clear to Lima Papa Lima.
What, tall chimney?
Yeah, well, there's the, you know, like the steam towers, the cooling towers.
I can't see them.
2,500 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway
Can
27
you see
approach.
Chris
Via Lima
Puddle?
Papa Lima transition. Clear to Lima
73.
Papa Lima easy
Yes.
Yes,
7010.
just below Chris Puddle, 73.
I'll zoom in and see if I can.
If you jump on the, if you can see this, you can see my stream. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, I don't do that in case something crashes.
Oh, it kills it. Yeah. I meant on your phone. I meant on your phone. Kessable Glue 451. Where did people get these? I think these are actual people's names, or they're just generated. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they've just created an account and it's generated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there's a game tag generator.
I think I can see the power station, but no cooling towers.
Yeah, I've got the cooling towers with the steam coming.
Maybe that's part of the orbit scenery.
It could be. Oh, you know what? Actually, it might be. It might be. Yeah, I've got Orbeck Central.
Yeah.
Right.
Orbeck Central has a shed load of PLIs and stuff. Orbeck's North is on now. Only came out
I can see a massive great chimney in the distance. What's that?
That's it.
Okay, like
We haven't got
Huge.
cooling towers. So.
okay. There you go. I've seen the power station. He's the American, isn't he?
Got to be, hasn't he? Speedbird.
No, Speedbird is the British Airways.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I've corrected.
It does sound.
It does, yeah.
I was just saying, if it wasn't me, he's come to save us from what we need saving from.
Right, so they're coming up.
Yeah, I'll have.
You should better say, because we pretty much cross between the two bridges. So we've just crossed to the right of the Royal Albert Dock at Liverpool, and the cathedral is just to the south of that. Gettable Golf, Liverpool.
To the south.
Yeah.
The Royal Albert Dock, or
Yeah, so we go pretty much over the Royal Albert Dock. We're just slightly north of the Royal Albert Dock, and between the two. Oh, it's a tunnel actually. The tunnel just to the right of some bridge.
I can see Queensway Tunnel.
119.855 for easy 7010.
That's within the tunnel. That's what this one's trying. We basically fly over the cabin.
Oh, yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
Yes, before we get to the dock.
Oh, I can see it now.
Yeah, just south of the Victoria Gallery and Museum. So I'm going to take a short detour over the cathedral when I finally get there.
See, so that, over to our left is Liverpool. What do we call it? Airport. Oh, John Lennon. That's what it's called. It's John Lennon. See quite a few people on it.
Yeah, they've all got ticket to ride, haven't they?
There's a huge yellow submarine as well. No, there really is actually in the airport. They've done it for tourists and fun.
Oh, I see.
Massive. Yeah, outside you drive past it, it's enormous.
I did not know that.
Or did I?
Yeah, there we are. So I'll go home. I can go to bed tonight knowing I've learned something while I've been
Film the
frivolously
distance.
flying.
Did you know there's a yellow
Massive
submarine
yellow
outside
submarine
of
outside.
John Lennon Airport? Yeah.
I think Liverpool Cathedral's the biggest brick cathedral in the world, isn't it? I think
Oh,
it is absolutely massive.
It's like being school. I'm getting educated while I'm
Yeah.
gaming. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Simulating.
would-
Is it gaming? Is it simulating?
In fact, we've gone past John Lennon Airport. It's been automatically upgraded by Microsoft itself, and it's got the yellow submarine in it.
Can you see it?
Well, you can fly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you just see that?
You can have a look if you want, but it's only to the left.
Clear to Romeo Whiskey Yankee.
Banking.
I want to see the cathedral first to see if it actually does look like the cathedral.
Descend and maintain
Which I bet it
3000
doesn't.
feet. Expect ILS runway 26 approach.
Oh,
Near
should we
Romeo
have?
Whiskey
Should we break off and we'll meet up at the next waypoint, which is Wallasey, WAL, which is just west of Birkenhead.
Head. Oh
Birkenhead.
no, I think it actually does look like the cathedral. So are you heading towards the,
Airport. Oh, yeah.
oh, that's a long way away, isn't
I'm
it?
behind you. I'm
No,
behind.
no, it's
I'm behind
perfect.
John and Dave. I'm going to do the cathedral and then go back east a bit to have a look at the airport.
Yeah.
From where my plane is now, it's 1 minute flying time away to reach the airport.
I wonder if the Liverpool building is there. I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, a minute.
Yeah, and if it were flying directly towards it.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
But I
I'll
can't
sit-
see the
I'll-
cathedral.
I was sent up
You
here.
passed it, mate.
Huh?
I think you passed it.
No, I think that's what they've stuck that big tower block in its place there.
I've got a big red. I've got a big red cathedral
I haven't got a big red cathedral.
to the left of the. To your left, immediately.
Yeah,
Maybe,
no.
maybe that's part of Orbix again.
Yeah. It's a massive grey tower block.
All right. I've got the. I've got
Come on,
the.
sort out soft.
I've got the church as well.
I can see, I've got the church.
There will be.
Sync
Oh.
rate.
I've got
Sing-
the tub. It's on the roadways, just behind the terminal.
Good check I haven't missed the cathedral. And then,
Right by a hotel.
yeah, no, it's definitely a tower block they've put in this place. How terrible is that?
Heading back up to the
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
terrain. Terrain.
Terrain is
Yeah, the library building's definitely there.
yeah. I don't. It's odd that the cathedral. Surely it's this.
Shamrock 9037 traffic is 2 o'clock, 4
Oh,
miles.
it's definitely
at
not
flight level
there.
350 Airbus A319.
It would stick out like a sore thumb. It's
Oh, it does.
absolutely
Yeah,
massive.
it is. It's red. Oh, excuse me.
Hey,
Seabird 146 traffic is 2 o'clock, 3 miles at flight level 320.
Right, I'm heading for the
Airbus
airport.
A320. Report them in sight.
disappointed.
Disappointed.
Let
Yeah.
let down.
Of each tank.
I only wanted to see it because I watched someone on Time Team about it a while ago.
Oh, it's a new series of river hunters.
Speedbird 1463 has the traffic.
I have to watch that as well.
Funny old game.
Isn't it? Funny, okay. Which
Like
side of the
2 hours.
which side of the runway is it? It's on the city side. Tony?
No, it's on the side of the Mersey, the river. Yeah.
Down by the riverside.
And from where I can see you from where you're flying, the yellow submarine is just behind the terminal building, which is to the left of the runway from where you are.
It's going to break all aviation rules.
Yeah, I've been doing that. Such
Scott-
fun.
The Scotland's Mountain 2 I follow posted on Twitter the other day a picture of somewhere in Scotland,
Yeah.
and it's not. It's someone said, "Isn't that Salzburg?" And that's what caught my eye. So I went and had a look at it. It is Salzburg. Well, I know it's Salzburg
We were there last week.
because we flew over it. That's exactly the same as what it is on the actual image. So I put, are you sure? Are you sure that's not a town in Scotland? Definitely looks like Salzburg to me.
Oh, I'm not seeing any yellow submarine, right?
But you see the curve. Where's the submarine?
Got the runway, which is against the Mersey,
Yeah.
and then just behind that you've got the terminal building, quite a big building.
Yep.
And just behind that on the road, in kind of on an island, is the yellow submarine.
Okay, I'm gonna come around.
There it is. Is that it?
Yellow. Is,
So it's like just before you get to the car park.
I can see it.
Oh yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah. That's brilliant.
With Air 1611, contact Liverpool approach on 119.855.
That's in between the terminal block and the admin block, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a hotel quite close to it as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the hotel's called. Might be Radisson.
Going
or
to
something like that.
119.855 with Air 1611.
They've made the Lima building look really nice, haven't they? I like that.
I don't have the sub. That's interesting.
Oh, don't you?
I've done
Cortex and blanked it out.
done two passes and it's not
Oh, you would see it because both John and Dave would see it.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to spot.
It's sort of like there's like a roundabout just after the roundabout, isn't it? Where there's like loads of red hatched areas.
Yes.
But I think it's the submarine I saw.
Yeah.
It looks like it's painted ground. Is that right?
It's in 3D.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in 3D.
But
Yeah,
it is in
lots of
3D.
painting
It's
now.
not flat on the ground.
It's more for a submarine though, isn't it?
Well, it's the other submarine was a stubby little thing.
Yeah, it's stubby.
Yeah.
I'm
It
sure.
wasn't like a long, like they really are. It was just a short one, isn't it?
Right, I'm heading back to
Yeah.
WAL.
Policy, yeah. I'm on that route now.
I'll show you that picture. I'll put a link to it later and you can tell me about Salzburg or not.
But we went looking for Mary Poppins, John and I, last week, and we didn't see her actually, did we?
No.
We flew right over Salzburg.
She wasn't there.
No.
Salt
Yeah. We sorted out.
We didn't
What's
see
the
any
name of the family that sang?
trap. I was going to say we
The
didn't
Von
see any,
Traps, that's
Yep.
it, the Von Traps.
we didn't see any Von traps at all, did we?
No.
Quite disappointing.
We didn't see any traps, Von or otherwise.
We didn't.
be trappers.
See, now I've got Holly's songs playing in my head as I'm flying.
Oh yeah. But ferry across the Mersey.
Yeah,
or
about
was that-
ferries, yep.
No, I've got the Liverbirds theme tune playing in my head.
Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like both of them. Good bands, both of them.
I've got an aircraft carrier in the Mersey.
That's definitely Orbits. We haven't got an aircraft.
No, that's the there's a shipping thing you can get from flightsim.io.
Oh, I've got that.
Teal?
Free one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that.
Sure,
This
this
is
is,
good. Aircraft carrier.
it might be. Yeah, it is a bloody aircraft carrier.
Anyway, goodbye Liverpool, hello Birkenhead.
Oh, I just pressed it. Birkenhead football. Is it such a thing?
Probably.
Looks like a football. Smells. I'm sure it must be a football.
Mountains.
Looks like it quite. Talks like.
Yeah, that's like Denbighshire.
Are you sure?
And probably the start of Snowdonia as well.
What's this big piece of water here? Just sort of southwest of where
The river,
Liverpool is.
River Dee.
Oh, this is a D.
The estuary,
Oh,
isn't it? It's the estuary.
the estuary.
You know the little white icons of the planes on the map? Are they actual real live flights?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, if they've got an altitude and there's an EIN, there's an Irish
I
air.
added them in the last update, I think. I think Tony and I would have, or was it you and me, Mark? I can't remember. When we sort of said, oh, there's loads of little white dots on the map.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and they were moving.
Hey.
Yeah.
And we realised it was the people in the...
People flying
Hey.
in.
Turning. Trying to get back onto this waypoint. I think I've done it. Got an aerobatic plane, luckily, so I could throw it about a bit.
A leg there. Oh, what's the island we're going? Middle Eye.
Hebra.
Hebra
Hill.
Islands.
Yeah.
Hebra.
That might be Hilborough, I don't know. I think it's Hebra.
Yeah.
But the next, you're over Wales now, guys.
Yeah, I'm about to enter Wales.
Oh yeah, definitely Wales.
See Snowdonia. The port of Mostyn. This is where I'm going to stop. Oh, Tweed Mills Shopping Outlet. Okay, no, I can pronounce that. But everything else that looks at that map looks stupid. Did you pick up any Welsh then, John? When you were living
Yeah,
there?
I've forgotten most of it, to be honest.
This is the north coast is some of it's Conway, isn't it? Of Wales. I reckon that big town up there I'm heading for is
That's real and frustrating.
Prestatyn. Oh, we're real.
How high is Snowdon?
3.5, is it, something like that? I
3.5.
can't remember exactly.
So I'm going to go 3.66. I think the flight does eventually take us to the snow.
Because it looks like it's a little bit, we turn sharp left a little bit short. Maybe we don't. Maybe we do go over.
Maybe I'm
Dollop. You know there's a place called Dollop on the map. D-O-L-O-P.
I mended it, and then I got about to fit there. Yeah, it looks like it's
Carnarvon.
Canal.
not a full one, just a Carnarvon. Okay, so 3H. 7.3. Back on the line.
No, it's similar to that.
That's all quiet after the excitement of Liverpool. Hello, Liverpool. Pokey Crescent. I thought I said Porky Crescent. How dare you? Right, so there's
Like-
John.
I'm just going to get a drink.
Where's Dave?
Back in a minute.
Okay. There's
Just a
Scotty.
bit
Oh,
ahead,
there's Scotty
not
Dogs in
really,
it.
but just a bit ahead.
Hello.
Wasn't a warm beverage. Huh?
No, it's cold, man. It's too hot now.
Oh, there's a castle just beneath my starboard wing. Do you know what? That would be a prominent one. Do you know
Where
what?
are you?
Well, just ahead of you. What, 5 miles, 10 miles ahead? There's a little town and a castle in it. Modelled it though.
Oh,
Is that Conway Castle?
could be Bod. I think where you are, it might be Bod.
And
with Warner Hotels.
Conway's quite a way from us at the moment.
Have we just passed? Have we just gone over the quite a big road, Tony?
You see where that promontory is? Sticking out
Yeah.
to the right.
Yeah.
That's basically sort of where Conway is.
Yeah, Conway.
not
That's
a
Conway
big
Bay,
castle.
isn't it? Conway Bay. Cladden
I
Land.
wonder what that castle is down there.
Whereabouts are you?
Well, John, I am.
Colwyn Bay. I think it's a castle hotel. Pardon me. I think you've gone over Bottleridden Castle, which is a hotel.
It's a real castle though. It looks like a real one.
Oh, yeah, that's a real castle.
You're just over it now, I think, aren't you? Yeah, you're just over it now.
Oh, a wind turbine too. Yeah, even though it's doing all this, you know, so it's plotting out where I am in the game and where you are relative to me, and it's loading the scenery, and it's moving cars around. Bloody wind turbines still turn.
Yeah, it's doing quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't last week.
Boswell Woodson.
That's you, mate.
Boswell Woodson.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Just coming up on it.
I
Yeah.
didn't have engine sound on my aircraft because there'd been a Windows update. And I couldn't be bothered to change it, so I thought I'd just fly silently.
I remember
could
that.
hear.
You fell
I
asleep.
did, I fell asleep. And I woke up, and my plane was pointing directly up in the air, vertical. That's a chat. It's because it was silent, like an electric aircraft.
I thought you were going to say you could hear the wind turbines turning.
So I started making my own engine noise.
You did, that's right. And all
over to
of
the left.
YouTube will thank you for that.
Yeah, you can see loads of those in those propellers, those wind turbines. I think we're going to fly quite close to them.
And if you go on Little Nav Map, you'll see the shadows that they cast on Google Earth. So they're placed in the right place usually.
There's one here to my left, there's Billy No Mates, it's on its own, and the rest are in a big gang of about 40 of them. I think this one must have fallen out with them and he's moved off on his own.
Oh yeah, good grief, yeah.
Yeah.
So is Wales where you grew up then, John? Is that what you consider
When I
home?
was young, yeah. I was about, how old was I? 6, something like that. Until my mum and dad got divorced and came back to him.
Take it your mum didn't like reservoirs either then.
Yeah. They both loved Wales. I
Turning.
was sort of pissed off with them about it.
What, you would like to stay in Wales?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
love Wales. Yeah. It's nice.
Oh yeah, that's what's Wind Power Wales, Johnny.
Oh, is it?
What's you doing now?
Oh, where's it taken me? It's missed the waypoint.
Yeah, mine's just got a bit squiffy on the old word, but it's come back.
I don't know where it's going. I'm gonna have to manually take over. My dad had a friend in Wales, quite near to where we lived. They used to go on holiday in it,
In what?
in the farm.
In the farm?
Yeah.
Right.
Mate. Name was Mouldering, the farmer. Really nice bloke. Their farmer's called Fraith Wen, which I think means spotted chicken, if I remember rightly.
Spotted chicken.
Right, so I'm going to come off there.
Am I going the right way?
Well,
Yeah,
you're
I'm heading
probably
back.
heading east southeast.
I'm heading back to the Magento line because it set me off course.
You've done the big curve by the wind farm.
Yeah, but then it sent me back to England towards Denby.
Well, it sort of is heading back to it. East southeast is the course. I'll tell you what the course is. It is pretty much 122.
Yeah, but my course goes to.
Yeah, mine's. I think there's a disparity between something on a little lab map and what plugged into the flight.
So where are we meant to be heading?
We're meant to be heading to EGFD, Clanbedder.
We go very close to EGCT as well.
CT.
Pass by that really close. Little
So-
airfield, yeah.
Yeah, and then we go to Idovo, and then we kind of go past your neck of the woods, Rayada. And then
Nice countryside around
Yes, maybe. Gets better.
So basically, we kind of fly just to the south of Port Maddock and Port Miriam.
Okay.
here. Well, I'm heading about 120 all the way down.
Yeah,
Long track now to
yeah, I think
top,
that's.
something top.
Can you go 217, Tony?
217.
217, yeah.
Oh, so I'm heading in the right direction then.
You're on 217 as well, yeah?
I'm turning. I'm turning again now.
Yeah.
217.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was heading the right way.
I've got like 120 with you turning this way.
Yeah, you know that map I downloaded that's showing the route.
Yeah.
This leg is sort of.
I wondered if I
125.
wonder if sometimes, and I didn't have time to check it. Sometimes the Microsoft doesn't recognise some of the waypoints.
Okay, so what do we want now?
217. So you're heading towards
Okay, yeah. Plus.
EGFD. So just Harlech. Oh, should we see Harlech Castle? Harlech Castle's
Harlech Castle's lovely, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I've been
So
there.
Dave, hard right though.
Okay.
Got a picture of that somewhere.
Hard right, mate.
Turning.
Hard right.
Or several images of it somewhere.
So actually, I haven't got it on the virtual map now, so
Yeah,
just
so
have
you're,
to give me a course.
you're heading to EGFD.
Okay.
If you can find that, and that you should be on a heading of 217.
In my next waypoint it says EGOD. Oh right, yeah, that's the same place. EGFD, yeah.
And then we go down to IDOVO, and then up to. We might have to do when we get to IDOVO. We'll have to go manual while we fly around the Ilham Valley and your spot, and then we'll pick up a 79 degrees to take us across to basically directly to Wittering.
You with us, Dave? You can see us all.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of just turn a little bit more to the right.
Porth Maddock.
Port Miriam,
I think they say Porth Maddock.
Port Maddock.
But with Porth Maddock. Sort of.
The sun behind him is glinting and flashing off the prop.
Someone could press the button.
Oh yeah.
long 30s. Captain Span 99. Let's time some chocolate.
What about Benny Sheen?
Yeah. Bit low, I could collide with those propellers.
I was just thinking that.
Oh, we're going to pass a nuclear power station by that big body of water.
Yeah, that's Chorse Phyllis, that is.
I was going to say, how the hell do you pronounce that? Well done, Troll's Fifth. Is that a reservoir?
No, it's a natural lake, I think. Yeah, it's natural. But they plunked a nuclear power station on it. I think it might be decommissioned now. Possibly. There's a place you will have heard of, Tony, Festiniog.
Yeah, Liner Festiniog Railway. That. Been on it.
A nice slate mine around there. You can go actually inside it, there's all cabins and
Oh, I've been
everything.
in there, yeah. We went holiday in we were west of Trickers. Powelly.
Mm. Yeah, it's quite amazing inside. There's a little train that takes you around
Right,
it.
yeah. I've got a picture of my son on the train when they gave him a hard hat. Really good.
Yeah, and you go trundling off inside the mountain. It's really cool.
Yeah, like we had a day at Harlech. It's fabulous.
It is a beautiful cut.
It is a beautiful castle. And, really steep, and the massive Harlech beaches are massive. I think it's. I'm pretty sure. Cricket Castle's really nice as well.
Yeah.
Right on the point. And then we were staying. Yeah, down from Powelly, because I'm pretty sure we could drive the car onto the beach.
In Wales. They have caravans and stuff.
So this is Snowdonia Flight School. Bloody hell, it's a big airfield. Look. 1, 2, 3 runways. One massive runway. Look at 35 and 17. It's huge.
I haven't quite got there yet.
Just looking on the map.
I think it's a base for the military.
I think it might be.
Oh, yeah, it's got a very long one. Very long.
Yeah, that's yeah, base definitely.
Lovely.
Got perimeter track.
But is that the giveaway, is it?
And dispersals as well.
So all those perimeter tracks that became race actually make a nice circuit, that, looking at it.
Yeah, that's what's how Silverstone.
It'd be bloody quick, wouldn't it?
I think Silverstone, Thruxton,
Yeah.
Snetterton as well. I think they're all the old perimeter tracks.
Croft is a perimeter track.
Yep.
Got the airfield on it.
come I can't see it to
I was quite a long way. We're
Just,
probably
we're just looking at a little nav map here.
we're a good 20 miles away from it yet.
Need to invest in a second screen, Tony. Have you got a second screen?
I took it to in the RSPCA mark.
Oh, it
gave
is.
it extended, so should have kept it really.
The cheapest chips are a little second-hand, sort of 20-inch monitors. Just to put your secondary stuff on. Be good for when you're racing as well, so you can have your Discord on a separate monitor. It's like that.
I hope to see what my plane's going to do with the autopilot now.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go manual, I think, because I'm going to go manual once we hit, once you get over the airfield, if you turn 149.
Yeah, that should automatically get you back on track again, isn't it?
That'll take us to Idovo, yeah. Which is just a waypoint. Near the Eland village. But if it doesn't, it's a 149 track.
Dave, I think you missed the time we went over the Lake District, didn't you? You weren't with us that particular week.
No, I don't think so.
Here it is, we're back there. It's quite nice. It does take a second flyover.
That was nice because it was the light as well. The light was gone. Oh, that castle is there actually.
Later.
It's almost like it must have been American. There's East Kirby I used to have a massive concrete runway, and that was when the Americans came along. The big Cold War bombers. Turning.
What is the name of this airfield? No.
It is Llanbeda. Or something along those lines.
You over it now?
I'm just turning kind of south-east.
I'm getting back on the magenta line to try and...
Yeah, my magenta line is Barmouth, a bit Barmouth. Barmouth Bridge. It's a fabulous bridge, that. Because on the road into Barmouth, it's right next to the railway bridge, I think.
Does this airfield show up on the terrain we're flying?
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen it
Dog. It's to your right, Tony.
No, is it on the flat land?
Yeah.
Obviously nearer the coast.
Yeah, right on the edge of the coast. Yeah. Chugger 9276. There's FA18. Hello, good Chugger.
Ah, still not working. What a pain.
Yeah, I think it's just hang fire. Use your heading bug if you can until we get to finished with Lambert. Oh yeah, totally. Artist Valley. Analysis, yeah. Right next to Angler's Retreat.
Oh, this is where the Bliner, the Stirling train goes, isn't it? That's that long causeway, isn't it? Just up here.
Barmouth.
Just at the end. Oh, I don't know actually.
It might go round, it might move
Luna
round.
Air 9059 retreat. You are 53 miles south. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Keep speed not above
I'm not sure if it goes that
185
far.
ILS runway 27 approach. Via Lima Papa Lima transition.
I haven't a clue why my autopilot's not working again.
I think 'cause we're off the flight plan. Look at W66.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect
Yeah, it
ILS
wasn't here. I
runway
think it was a
27
bit
approach.
further
Via Lima Papa Lima transition.
north,
Clear
that
to Lima
train
Papa
went
Lima
from.
Luna Air 9059 retreat.
Gonna grab a drink. BRB boys.
So I don't know. So.
I've got no screen on my my screen's disappeared on my navigation thing.
I think you're on a different plane.
Oh, yeah.
Nice bit of scenery, isn't it?
Very pretty. Oh, I don't know what's going on with this thing today. My compass isn't even turning for some reason.
I've been got by the Bermuda Triangle job.
It's just locked. Why is it's locked in one place.
It's going to take you off out to sea soon. Never
You run out of
see
fuel.
it again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. My plane's turned into an Avenger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I've locked it by accident or something and I don't know how to unlock it.
Absolute disaster.
Oh, yeah. Let's see where it takes me. Not in the right direction.
It's taking you off east, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I think it's taking me in the right direction now. No, not quite. Maybe it's still turning. Set it to 0 and see what happens. Oh, very weird.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I have a sneaky pattern Christmas. What is it? Get my forward. Oh, come on, a huge windfall. Keffin Crow's Windfall. CEFN. How do you pronounce that, John?
Where are we?
No.
I don't know. It's probably Keffin or something. I think.
I'm not far from Elan Valley now.
Where are you?
Just about across the A44.
No.
No, indeed.
Yeah, I'm about there as well.
Yeah, so the wind farm's on my right. Don't leave you fall asleep again.
Totally, is totally.
Still here. My plane's... No, it's not vertical in the sky.
Oh, you know, look at, oh, you know what it is? It's near the Mac Loop.
Yeah, very near. Yeah.
That's why. That's why there's all these FA-18s.
Yeah, it's north of us.
Yeah, there's
So you know where Dolgett? You know we went over that airfield, then we went past Dolgeffley.
Yeah.
So Dolgeffley's sort of at the end of that valley where the Mark Loop and that is. That's that general area, just like 10 miles behind us.
Yeah, if you look at the look at all the bodies. That colour of the hills have changed.
Yeah, we're out of Snowdonia now, so it can get a bit flatter. And then as we get further south after the Eland Valley, they sort of rise up a bit more again.
It's the colour that's changed. It's the more sort of light.
That might be
It's like cork, light cork.
yeah, that might be on Bing Maps.
Yeah. There's definitely a change on. If you look at where we're flying over the Eland Valley, there's definitely a colour change in comparison to everything around it. Not quite as green.
It should be quite green. With quite a few trees and stuff.
Now they're coming up, yeah. So I can see the. I've got the first horrifying reservoir coming up.
But also a bit rugged as well. They're definitely very sort of tree-like.
Craig Goch Dam. Penny Garrig Dam. Garrig Doo Reservoir. Garrig Doo Dam. I'll probably destroy all the names.
So I think Craig got
Right. Broken that way.
Craig got, if I remember correctly, is Red Rock. I can't remember what the rest are. I don't know why it's called Red Rock Down, because it's not really red.
Red Rock. I better slow down so you can take the route.
Yeah, I'll speed up a bit. Because I'll take you over the Clarewind Dam as well, which is... They're nice looking dams because they were made in the Victorian era, so they're like... not concrete, they're all stone and masonry. As fast as I can.
I'm flying now. How far behind me? Is it worth me doing that?
Where are you?
Well, I'm very close to you, man.
Stop and go. Make sure it's going.
I'm just behind you.
Right. See where that airplane is on the map? Flying south of us. Going from southeast to northwest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shamrock.
Yeah, sort of basically head where the
Oh, I'm going to see that reservoir. Over that reservoir.
I think probably heading towards where Nut Job is to start with.
Not John. Oh, yeah.
I'll take you over Clarewind Dam first, because it's like probably the biggest in this area.
I can see that.
I can't see where you are on the sky, John.
I'm behind you guys.
I can see Clarewind Dam on the Clarewind Dam viewpoint
Yeah.
on the little map.
Yeah, so that's quite a pretty dam as dam goes.
Oh yeah, Scotty Dog's just gone past it.
With lots of arches over top of it.
Oh,
I don't know what it looks like in this.
help this model.
They probably butchered them. I'll have a look when I get there.
Over now.
But the three other dams are not. They're nice, like a bit Victorian looking, but not as nice as Clarewind.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's the. Hang on, I'm gonna go down the road. Okay, sorry. Teaching everybody this is not how you fly. Nose down.
Sync rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look.
Pull up.
It's got the arches on top.
Pull up. Pull. Terrain ahead.
Dive
Pull
down
up.
the. Dive down.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Quite big.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
The drop on it.
I haven't I
Terrain
think
ahead.
230
Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
something like that.
Terrain ahead.
The other ones are
Pull
not
up.
as big.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Get shot down. Terrain ahead.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Right, yeah.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Terrain ahead.
It's a
Pull
massive
up.
gap.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
This will be the
Pull
first time
up.
I've visited it in 20
Terrain ahead.
years,
Pull up.
probably.
Pull up. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
I'll have to find the pictures
Terrain
of it.
ahead. Pull up.
It's the
Terrain
photos
ahead.
of it.
Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Yeah, it doesn't let anything like
Terrain
that.
ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull
It's
up.
much more picturesque than that
Terrain ahead.
monstrosity you
Pull up.
showed there.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull
You
up.
butchered it, John.
Terrain ahead.
Yes.
Pull up.
Yeah. It's all
Terrain
chopped
ahead.
up.
Yeah, it's quite. It isn't.
I get the idea. It's quite a steep
Yeah.
down wall.
Oh, yeah, it's vertical basically. But it's made of stone and rather than masonry or concrete. Let's see what the other ones look like.
You heading now, Garrick or Elan?
Elan, yeah. I'm just going to turn and follow the valley down. This bit here.
Oh, Pen Garrick down and then look down Elan Road.
Yeah, just basically where. Oh, I was going to say where Tony is, but he's that's
Terrain
Claremont.
ahead. Terrain ahead.
Yeah, it doesn't let anything like that. Well, I don't
Terrain
know what
ahead.
you're seeing exactly. So,
Well, it's like it's gently curved and there's got water flowing
Terrain
down.
ahead. Terrain
yeah,
ahead.
but
Pull up. Pull up.
There's
It's
no
a lot-
arches, so there's no
Pull
arches.
yeah,
up.
it's a lot more old-fashioned looking
Pull
than that.
up. Pull
Like
up.
quite sort of
Pull up.
how you'd expect something
Pull
built in
up.
the Victorian era to
Pull
look.
up. Pull up. Pull up.
Go up.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Right, this,
Terrain ahead.
so I'm
Pull
heading
up.
for.
Terrain ahead. Pull
Okay.
up.
Flying
Terrain
down-
ahead.
At the moment.
flying
Pull up.
down the
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
deep
Terrain
reservoir,
ahead.
so
Pull up.
that's
Terrain
nice road
ahead.
down there.
Pull up.
Yeah, that road's
Terrain
lovely.
ahead.
That goes nearly
Pull
all the
up.
way along here.
Terrain
You drive
ahead.
along
Pull
there.
up.
Nice.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
It's quite,
Terrain
it's
ahead.
quite steep
Pull
as
up.
well because from where it comes up
Terrain ahead.
in
Pull
ride,
up.
it
Terrain
climbs quite a
ahead.
long way.
Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Good
Pull
fun
up.
in the winter.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Gonna turn. There's a Buffy here, look.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had Buffys. I thought it was a Scottish thing.
What, you mean a little building?
Yeah, it's like a. They're like sort of.
No, we've got them in the Cheviets. You can go and it's got a little fireplace and it's got a couple of bench beds, sleeping bags and stuff.
Little hostels, aren't they, really?
Yeah, basically. You get a couple of people in them. Oh, it's cool. I've just flown down, coloured. Tour's getting very agitated.
Is your
And there's which way do we head now that we've looked at
out
these?
down there?
We want,
You should be able to see me coming towards it.
Yeah, we're heading on a. Once we get to Idorval, which is Ponty, it's a place called friend do. Then you fly 18 to a way, well, basically head for your place, John, is it?
Rider.
Rider, yeah. You're going to take us over your house. Your old house, or that hurt too much?
No. Yeah, let's see if I can find it on this map. I know roughly where it is. But yeah, the dams don't look anything like what they look like in real life. And I think there's a little tower, there's a like intake tower thing as well.
John, Scotty Dog.
And sort of like a bridge, there's a bridge across. It's like a fake dam that controls the water level as well. Oh no, that's there.
I've just flown over that, yeah.
Yes, it's like an underwater bridge, but half dam. So I'm going to head down here to the village now.
Just a nice. Well, this is village cool. I'm right over it now.
John's village.
That's just where your house was, John.
Yeah, with Mum and Dad's house, where we used to live. A long time ago now. But yeah, there's a road all the way up here.
No wonder he showed you the dams, because they were on your doorstep, really, weren't they?
Yeah, about, well, 10-minute drive, if that. But it is scary to think they're there, because if they go, they flood right down into this town.
Into the village.
I'm heading straight for the town of Mr. Waypoint.
You get on track once you're there, on the sightseeing tour. Farm.
500.
Danger of pulling the wings off this.
It's basically this sort of area here. Here, look.
Aerobatics. Yeah, I might owe it.
Yep. There, basically. Right. It's very pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. Nice place to be. Especially being right on the river like that.
Hey. The river's really nice. It's got like all the stones have worn holes in the riverbed. It can be quite dangerous. Yeah, it's not the sort of river you want to swim in, really.
500.
You can get caught by the current.
Are you going back on track, are you?
Yeah. But I do think that Paris, this is a county where all this is probably one of the most picturesque in Wales, really. It's not rugged, but the hills are sort of nice and rolling, sort of thing.
Softly rounded, John.
Yeah. They're still big enough that they're hard to climb up, though. Okay. That's a nasty cough to you.
500.
You got the old roller.
What?
Have you got the roller, you said?
Roller?
There.
What's that?
Corona.
Oh no, I haven't. I actually did a test this morning. No, I have got
There's loads of it going round.
I have got a cough. It's a bit irritating.
My son's been sent home from work. It's been a big outbreak in his office. We've got a couple of people down there in our place.
It is everywhere at the moment, isn't it?
Definitely on the rise.
It is.
Probably damn sight better than getting polio.
Yeah. It's just like a cold now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Generally.
Thank you guys. Anyway, thank you, Mark.
No, it's fine. I think very interesting. Nice part of the world. Yeah, I can see why you.
Nice bits of the world.
I
Yeah.
can see why going from that to Suffolk. I mean, Suffolk is nice in its own way, bits of it. But going from that with the hills, or gently rolling hills and all that sort of stuff, and the valleys and the rivers, yeah, that would hurt.
Thanks, Mum, Pa.
Yeah. Cheers. Right. Choose your friends, you can't choose your family.
I'll go back there one day. One day. Quite a simple journey, really, to get to Wales from here. Not too bad.
It's just when you get into Wales, there aren't any kind of not any main routes or that stuff.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind that. They're brilliant. They're good fun.
Yeah. Until you get stuck in a traffic.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me either. I'm used to that in Suffolk.
Oh, of course.
Always,
Yeah.
always get stuck behind tractors here every time you. They're just everywhere.
500.
As combine. Oh, God. Combines, I get stuck behind a lot in Suffolk.
Oh yeah. Well, especially it's a bit early for combines at the moment, isn't it?
There's always a lot of those around.
Right, so we should be heading on a 79-degree track, chaps. Sets up for Wittering. Wittering, that's RAF, it is RAF Wittering, isn't it?
Mm. We're going to wander over the scenery.
Exactly what
I remember being at school here. School was called Wittering. A little school we went to. And it was really nice because the playground there used to have a forest on the back of it. And there wasn't any sort of fences or anything, you just walked straight into the forest.
Nice.
It was really sort of picturesque.
It's not midgy. Not a bit midgy, isn't
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Are we headed for EGXT?
Yes,
it? Yeah.
Royal Air Force Wittering, Old Bean.
It's long runway, that whole thing.
I wonder what... Yeah, we probably... Edge Hill.
You break that and go a bit there.
Say, Edge. Oh, sorry.
I was saying you were breaking up a bit there, John.
I was wondering if we'd go near Edge Hill, but I don't think we will we?
Edge Hill.
Yeah, it's sort of like between England and Wales on the sort of main route. It's somewhere called Edge Hill,
Right.
and it's like a rift valley basically, and the road just plummets several hundred feet.
So we're going to go right over Birmingham.
Is that
Bromfield.
Golf Bravo Echo? Is that Birmingham?
Oh, we're going right over Birmingham city centre, I think. Oh, we'll just
Yeah.
we'll pass to the north, ever so slightly north. Bravo, yeah. Where's the border, John? Where's the Welsh border?
Yeah, we're not quite there. We're almost over it.
Is that Ludlow? Is that the A49?
Yeah, sort of like where Tenbury Wells and Ludlow is.
Craven Arms. Kidderminster.
Yeah,
Tenbury Wells.
yeah. North of us is
Shropshire.
yeah,
Shropshire.
Shrewsbury. Yeah, what have we got? Montgomery and Welshpool. Wales, definitely. And there's a railway at Welshpool, Tony, just north of us.
Oh, I think that must be Wales. There's a dotted line. Yeah. If you look on little nav map,
There.
right on Panpunton, Knighton, Milebrook, Weston, there's a little white dotted line,
Yeah.
and that's the England-Welsh border. Phil Price Rally School.
It shows you quite a lot of information on that little nav map then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yes, brilliant. It's very good.
Yeah, I'll have to maybe download that. I just don't have a second screen, that's my problem.
You got a pad or something? You got a Android pad?
Yeah, I suppose I suppose I could use my phone, couldn't I?
I think so.
Would that not work?
Yeah, I think you can tie in as long as your phone's on the same Wi-Fi network.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can put little nav map. You'd run the kind of little nav map server from your PC.
Yes.
And then you might even pick it up if it's on the same network.
Yeah, I'll have to try that.
I don't know if there's an app for it. Have a look.
Yeah, I'll have to search them out.
Have a lunch.
But it's just great because you're looking for these places. I'm trying to look on our little map.
Oh,
Does
right.
have any information? Is there?
Well, you can get little nav map. Your drop down bar, the little white arrow, and you get your toolbar across
yes.
the top. You can get little nav map in one of those.
Oh, okay. So you can just toggle it on and off.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes. If you have a look for a little nav map toolbar.
Yeah, definitely.
MSF toolbar. So I've got it on.
Oh,
I use it for VFR. Sorry, when I'm ever flying in VR.
Yes. Yeah.
So there's another FS knee board's another good one. Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go back there one day.
Yeah, it's very nice. Well,
Hey?
not too far from Suffolk, is it?
Well, it's only about 240, I think, in a straight line, something like that. It's not that far.
You come off the horrible road.
As you go straight down the A14,
Yeah, the A4
right
is
across.
really horrible road.
Through Stratford.
Yeah, the A14 basically goes all the way, isn't it? Pick up the M6
Yeah.
over the top of Brum and then you're down it in.
Yeah, that's the easiest way, rather than going up the A1 and over. And you sort of arrive straight into mid Wales, basically. Yeah, so you go through Stratford upon Avon. And you should be able to quickly fill it up, I think.
Good shout, thank you. Just do a bit of mid-air refueling again, top up the tanks. Well, not too far.
My navigation was a bit ropey tonight.
Only 16 miles. Yes, there was just a bit of disparity there between the. Did you load your flight plan through the Microsoft?
Yes, and
Yeah.
through little nav map as well.
Yeah. So I loaded mine through the GPS in the. I've got the GTN 750 NXI, which fits into the PA28. So I manually inputted the flight plan from. Little map, but it missed out. It wanted to go straight down from.
Ryanair Niner 145, you are 79er miles south.
From Dollop,
Climb
we
and
want to go
maintain
straight from Dollop to
2,500 feet.
Idover.
Keep speed, not above 185
Yeah,
knots.
so I might
Descend
have missed a
ILS
step.
runway 27 approach, via Lima Papa Lima transition.
I think a lot of the problem tonight was the fact that my heading setting things so intermittent in this plane recently.
Climb and maintain 2,500 feet. Keep speed,
For some
not above
reason.
185
Yeah, really,
knots.
because
Descend
the
ILS
heading book
runway
should be your
27 approach, via Lima Papa Lima
you know, if you know
transition.
you've
Clear
got to
to Lima Papa
fly
Lima, Ryanair
79
Niner
degrees, well, you
145.
just whistle your heading bug around and stick your autopilot on heading mode, and then basically you can navigate the plane using your heading bug. You just turn the dial on your heading bug and the plane will follow that marker. And I think it also had waypoint 1, which was a manual waypoint. And I just dropped down on top of your hometown, home village.
So Edge Hill, I think, is in South Warwickshire.
Just coming on Bromfield.
Just outside Stratford upon Avon. So we might have flown over it actually. No, we haven't flown over yet. It's south of Coventry by about.
Shropshire Hills area of natural beauty. Backinswood.
Sure.
Backinswood. Backcountry living museum. Kidderminster. Forest National Nations. You're suffering a bit there, Tony. You've not got hay fever, have you?
No, I think I've got a bug.
Yeah, so he's sounding more bunged up by the minute.
Yeah, it's get tired of it. Let's take a night owl tonight. I think I better sleep in the spare room. Actually, I think I might snore.
Night owl and whiskey. Oh, nice brandy.
I haven't had a bug for ages. I think it's a head cold. I will do a little test tomorrow morning though, just in case, but I don't know, I'm pretty sure I haven't got neurovirus.
Polio, chicken pox, or monkey pox,
Oh
or
god, yeah.
Did you see that TikTok thing on the monkeypox, the Irish guy?
No.
I came down with a bit of a cold now. I can't get lumps on my neck. I don't know why the doctor said, "Are you all right?" It's so funny. He goes, he's got monkeypox. Just keep taking the medicine and you'll be over it very shortly. But I think a few people I've talked to or had it of late, this whatever version this is, have been testing positive later on after they've had it, and then once they're feeling better within a couple of days, and they're all fine and dandy, they're still testing positive.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's a little bit late to register first, isn't it? And then after 5-6 days or 7 days, you're better and past it, but you're still showing positive.
I don't think people are buying it. I think people are saying, if you're feeling right in yourself, just come to work.
Really, is that what they're saying? Bloody good news considering what it was when it first hit us. What, a year and a half ago or so? A year and a half. I mean, it was a killer then, wasn't it? It was not killing everyone, but it was killing quite a few people, wasn't it?
it probably still is, but we don't hear about it.
It was kind of like it was. Then going back through all the data and all this sort of stuff, a lot of the top medics and that really saying that we overreacted a bit really. People who were dying off had a lot of underlying issues.
Or very old.
Yeah.
Is that the hindsight? I mean, we didn't know how serious it was going to be. I mean, our hospital COVID, wards, the ones that were all sealed, were packed, weren't they? We were up to capacity in the NHS, weren't we?
But then the second time round, there were Nightingale centres and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They were just sitting
They never
there.
used that, did they?
They're all gone, haven't they?
Yeah.
The COVID wards were one or two people.
I mean, it's a relief that they never used that, those Nightingale wards, because they were horrid, weren't they?
We had to use it.
Yeah.
Oh, Birmingham.
What's that big town to our right? I'm only just behind you, just to our right wing. It's quite a big town.
Worcester, maybe?
Okay, yeah, could be Worcester.
Well, it's not Kidderminster, is it?
Possibly. It's either Kidderminster or Worcester, isn't it?
Kiddo.
Furnace Mill Fishery and Airgun Range. This one is fun. Elephants. Can I see elephants?
Yeah, I reckon it's kidding me because you're behind me, aren't they?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a bit.
I'm now flying past Stourbridge. Sturbridge. I don't know how to say it. Stourbridge. Yeah, that is a nasty sounding cough.
You're heading straight off the bed, surely. I expect to see a perfect three-point landing. No excuses for a runny nose.
This is a massive town to our left. Is this Brum?
Yep.
Good
Ridley?
I'm flying between Hales, Owen and Solihull, basically.
Tails on.
It's almost like, well, therapy is not quite the right word, is it? It's so relaxing doing this.
Look
It's
at
nice,
this.
isn't it?
There's Cadbury World and Cadbury College.
Where you learn to make Easter eggs. I've never been to Birmingham.
I'm sure it's lovely. H-Bus is nice. Nice country road.
Big though, isn't it? Look how it goes on, doesn't it?
Oh, it's
Over
massive. Yeah, this is
miles, doesn't it? In each direction. Well, to our west, to our on the left side. It's huge.
big university town as well.
Massive place, isn't it?
Wizz Air.
Was there?
Yeah, A321. Just come out of the
I don't know what that is, but it's a massive thing. Massive building. Where I am, basically, I don't know if you can see me. Huge. I wonder what that is in real life.
Is it industrial or?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I.
No, it looks like a block of flats. Yes.
Big, whatever it is.
Oh,
I reckon that's the University of Birmingham, maybe.
looks like an H.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon that's the University of Birmingham. Or it could be the hospital.
Oh yeah, could be hospital.
Queen Elizabeth Hospital, maybe.
Easy 148 contact London Center on 118
I
decimal
think this has
for
got to be
75.
the second
Oh, it's-
biggest
Good day.
city, isn't it?
Homer Hill Park, Midland Heart. What's that H building was?
118 decimal 475 easy 148.
Looks a bit like a hospital, this little spot, isn't it?
Big, whatever it is.
Yeah. around down there. Is that edge basket?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. The models look quite nice.
Huge place, isn't it?
Crane, the crane.
Big motorway here.
Spaghetti Junction's famous, isn't it? From.
Spaghetti Junction.
Looks like it should be the second biggest city in England after London, doesn't it? Because it spreads so far, doesn't it?
It is huge. I think London, yeah, Birmingham, Manchester.
Oh, here's the airport here.
Crazy, really.
I think it's too big for me.
American 142 heavy contact London Center on 118 decimal for 75. Good day.
Goes on forever, doesn't it?
It does.
118 decimal 475 for American 142 heavy.
Oh, big over countryside again now.
Just coming on level with Birmingham Airport.
Ryanair 342, you're
just
69
to the
miles
north of it.
northwest. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 25 approach via Zagzo transition. Clear to Zagzo. Manchester Center Easy 504 is passing 1,400 feet, climbing 8,000 feet. Easy 504 Manchester Center altimeter 29.902, continue as planned. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 25 approach via Zagzo transition. Clear to Zagzo Ryanair 342.
Right then. Oh, that's bizarre. He must have landed. He's on the apron. Birmingham Airport. He weighs 1543.
Oh, there's a...
GBB. Sorted out.
Sorted.
Yeah, sorted out.
Right, I'm on the flight path now. I have centralised to myself. Leave a left, illegal, anything else, just straight down the middle. I stick that up, yep. Twitter.
Manchester Center Seabird 14904 is at flight level 275, descending 8,500 feet. Seabird 149er for Manchester Center. Continue as planned.
Is it Wittering we're landing at?
Yes. or crashing, depending on how well it goes.
I so like these little small villages. I don't like big cities.
I don't like them either.
Yeah, give it a heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, me too. I'm a rural person.
Yeah, I am too.
The only thing with a village is that everybody knows everybody's business.
Yeah,
Very true, Dave. There's no secrets.
You know you've been 2 in the morning. Well, the neighbour knows before you've been.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't put your bin out this week, did you?
Go
away, will you? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's polite, yeah. Sling you up.
I don't just have it fun. It's like we start quite early in the morning, actually way by sort of 7ish on the road, and 2 doors down, our last goes out first, and 2 doors down just stopped us about. Traffic lights are out at the bottom. It's absolute chaos. Go the back way, you know. So that was an absolute godsend.
Contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
That's on the lovely positive side when
Yeah.
you actually get on with the ladies,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh, you don't, you know, it's just, we don't, just nod at each other every now and again. We pass over and say hello, you know, we're not in each other's pocket or anything, so it's a good conversation. But that sort of thing is just nice. We got stuck in the snow one time, it was really deep.
Yeah.
Where am I over now? Some industrialisation here.
Oh yeah. Aren't those places ugly? Yeah. I mean,
500.
You've got to have places where people can work and where you manufacture things, but they're not pretty, are they?
So it is. Yes, the main building there is a DPD depot,
Yeah.
but there's an engineering company. That is the town of famous place.
Just here, coming up. Oh,
Yeah,
right,
no, I'm just flying over. Famous place. It is called Hinckley.
Manchester Center, Channix 274 is passing flight level 255, descending
Oh, that's where
2,700
Chemical
feet.
explosion, isn't it?
Channix 274 Manchester
it?
Center, continue as planned.
Hinkley Power
There's-
Station. There was something, yeah.
Is that another Hinkley though, or this?
But yeah, that's where Triumph motorcycles are made.
Oh. Misses.
It's all gone flat again. That
Yeah.
everywhere's gone flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lot on the right.
There's someone called Harry Potteed ahead of me.
Yeah. Don't start now, 90. No, 90.
Maybe good on Twitter as well. That's what he's thinking. Oh, don't start now.
Harry Potter. Just see that. That's what demands what you're saying.
I was amazed one evening, John and I flew down a bit of Spain and we
Shamrock 248
came
contact
into
London Center
Barcelona
on
from the north.
118.475.
and you think it's just a big town right by the coast, but not. It spreads up a sort of valley for about 10 miles. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Picturesque place as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually.
It's like a city you'd like to go and see, I think, because of where it's situated.
You know, we were talking about the motor race that used to be held there. I couldn't remember the name. It was Montjuic. That was the Grand Prix that was there until about 74, something like that.
We've raced down there, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Yeah. Duke Park.
Montjuic Park. It's up in a big hill with lots of old buildings and very tight hairpin bends in the city of Barcelona.
And it just climbs and climbs, does it, round the back of the circuit?
Yeah.
Up hills, it's lovely. Yeah, that's a nice circuit, that.
Sort of Graham Hill. I think Jackie Stewart raced there.
Yeah.
And then not long after that they stopped racing because it was too dangerous.
I think it was like 72 they stopped, wasn't it? Something like that.
Leg 5, well, where next? Down at Lincoln.
Oh, Lincoln, yeah, because it's got that beautiful cathedral up on the hill. Definitely.
Lincoln and then down London, and then we need to be wherever Tony is.
Yeah, west.
Emerson.
Eh?
Amersham, yeah, northwest London. Sort of.
That sounded like you forgot where you actually were there.
It's not really London actually. It's
Watford.
It's 25 miles outside of London.
That's quite near where my dad was born, isn't it?
What
Near
Watford?
Bushy. It's near.
Yeah, it's not far
yeah.
from Bush. It's 6 miles.
Yeah.
No, 10 miles, maybe 10
So
miles.
my dad came from the same neck of the woods as you are in now, then.
Chiltern Hills, or where are you?
Yeah, we are exactly in the Chilterns, as they call it.
Lane End, Frith, Booker, High Wycombe.
Yeah, all that. That's a little bit east of that.
It's
Tiny
just-
bit.
The sort of area is quite famous around there, isn't it? Because
Amersham.
that's
yeah.
where a lot of the old 60 programs were filmed around that
Little-
region.
Little Chalfont. Wasn't Little Chalfont there?
Yeah.
It's a carriage.
Little
My
Chalfont,
nearest-
yeah.
My nearest town to Amersham is Little Chalfont.
Yeah, that is the name for that, yeah. Chalfont.
What's it?
There was a character, wasn't there?
Yeah,
what's
that,
Chalfont.
known as Chalfont.
Yeah, but what was it? Was it a play or was it a Rowan Atkinson thing or?
Oh, well. But, yeah,
I'm taken to watching Thin Blue Line again.
Oh, I
With
love
Rowan
Thin Blue
Atkinson.
Line.
So funny.
Yeah, it's great show.
That comes back. It's so funny.
I love the theme tune as well.
Yeah.
That launched a few careers, that didn't it? The Asian lass who was behind the desk, she
Constable Habib,
Constable Habib, yeah, that's right. She went to
Yeah.
great things.
Maggie Habib,
Yeah,
and,
great.
and Inspector Grim, Foldy Roldy,
Oh, what's Namby Pamby.
Namby Pamby used to go off
Noncy.
ranting.
Yeah.
So funny.
Oh, what's that one? Was it on the B? Was it on the?
It's Catch Up. Beeb.
Oh, right, brilliant.
Yeah,
I
it's
play.
Beeb Catch Up. Yeah, I play. I think. Yeah, it's well worth a view.
Oh yeah,
It's
I like
so
that.
good.
It's the same
We
league.
watched 3 on the trot.
Same
they were
league
half
as
hour. What was that?
the churchy thing with
Oh, Dalton Friends?
yeah, that one. Same conferences.
Vicar of
Pound
Different.
is gas force.
Gas force. Can't be doing that.
Baby it's so good.
He would, he's, an ulcer so large if he was living in the that character was
Yeah.
living in this century.
Yeah.
Dave's going through it. Climbing. Is he climbing?
It's someone here called Stilton Fondue. That'd be impossible, surely. I don't think you could do it.
Be a bit rich.
I just think I'd fall apart before you got to that point. That'd just crumble to some sort of sickly, horrible smelling waste.
Probably curdle when you put the alcohol in
I don't know, the alcohol might curdle
it. Oh yeah.
because of how strong the Stilton is. I love.
You like a bit of Stilton.
Oh yeah, lovely. I'm a bit of a cheese freak, to be honest. As long as it's not brie. I think Karen likes brie though.
What is it? A taste you don't like?
The texture is just like too squishy, isn't it?
Oh, I see.
What's the one that smells like vomit?
Camembert.
Yeah,
No, not
yeah, and
Camembert.
that as well. That's God no.
The one you put on. You put it on a chili sometimes, or a spag bol.
Oh,
No, I like that.
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Yeah, obviously.
That's nice. That just
That does smell a little bit like vomit.
It just smells like vomit to me.
I could unload a whole sort of tub of parmesan on the spaghetti bolognese, no problem.
Manchester Center Speedbird 1406 is passing flight
Edam,
level
that's
180,
nice.
descending
Nice bit of Edam, yeah.
2,200 feet.
Wednesday day.
Speedbird 1406
I like Wednesday, the one Morrison's there. It's got fruit in it.
Oh yeah, I know one.
It's lovely.
Little dark berries or fruit.
Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Nice.
Karen will look at me like, ugh, when I'm eating that. How could you? This looks like Suffolk, this bit.
Doesn't it, isn't it? Yeah. This airfield seems to be taking forever to get.
We're probably about 8 miles out now.
How many? 8.
I can see why there's a bloke ahead of me. I can see why he's in this. Broke TV. That's what he's telling his wife.
What, broken TV 87?
Yeah, the broken, so that's why I'm doing this. So I'm gonna have to. So, what height is this airfield at? We're heading straight down the runway, basically.
It's 19 miles out.
And I'm going to start dropping because I think we're quite near. Well, I'm quite near, but I'm probably quite a bit ahead of you.
Yeah, I've been bumbling along. I thought I was closer to them, so I slowed down and dropped my flaps and all this sort of stuff.
You'll have to feet the airfield.
Flaps back up. Speed sensors.
What county are we in now?
England.
No, county.
Leicestershire, isn't it?
Which one up?
Leicestershire. Oh, no, we're not far from Rutland actually.
Flight level 360, descending
As far as Rutland
2,300
water.
feet.
No,
Air France 1558 Manchester Center. Continue as
we
planned.
might dribble into the county of Rutland, the smallest county in the UK. My outlaws live in just a little bit north of that.
Talking about landing in it, you know that airfield we landed at Marg in Alaska?
Yes.
Yeah, on Discord of it in
Oh,
real
yes.
life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, okay. It's on now, is it?
Yeah, I posted it before I posted those YouTube videos
Oh,
of
right,
it.
okay. I'll go and look.
And also barrages. Barrage, I don't know how you say it. The French one that goes uphill.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
We all tried to land that. But it's,
Teen.
yeah,
It was near the resort of Teen. Tignes. Yeah.
but it's professional.
So is there a tree in the middle of the bloody runway?
Yeah, it's surrounded by trees, yeah. And the real plane side slips slightly to come onto the airfield as well.
I might have a look at YouTube on it as well. We should go back with Tony and Dave. Just do
I
some-
went there.
do some
I was with you.
No, I think it was
It's
just
quite
me and
fun, actually.
we were, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the French one, the one in the Alps.
Oh,
I think it was just John and I on that occasion.
well, the French one was in the Alps. It was Teen. It was,
No, sorry, I didn't mean Alps.
Not that
I
one.
meant Alaska.
Oh, Alaska. Oh, right. Okay, landing.
Ding.
Oh, bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Cut the ground, thank you.
And I've got 3 in the green.
I'm still I'm still 30 miles out. Three in green, huh?
This is just a military base. So it's not maybe a civil, or maybe GA aircraft landing.
I think probably GA. On from that map, it's just Wittering EGXT. There's no RAF. But it did it.
Yeah,
Yeah. It wasn't impressive.
It might have closed now, I'm not sure.
Had to scoot across the grass. That wasn't part of the
It still says on the map Royal Air Force Wittering still.
Does it?
It's in.
Where you going, John?
Up to these buildings up here. Oh, I missed the turning. I should go a little bit further with the dispersal pad things. turning. It's anywhere here. So I can see Mark land, basically.
Well.
Oh, I can see your diamond. Was it blue, your diamond?
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad they've sorted that out. So you can see. So, what do you see my plane as, Tony?
Yeah, the little robin.
Okay, with a blue and red livery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Danny said that looks like a circus plane.
Yeah.
Straight to the point as ever.
Yes, straight to the point. Yeah.
I think I can see the strip.
I can see your name tag. All they need to do now is put a hotkey in so you can switch between your group members.
Yes, yeah. Don't even know if that's on the wish list, is it?
Looks at that for a long time.
It is a bit pointless having a group that you can't sort of look at each other's planes from, isn't it?
Oh, I have to feel the same.
But that's the whole point. Being a group.
Nightmares. There's a lot of FA-18s.
Yeah, that's. I think it's because everyone's been Tom Cruise at the moment, aren't they? That looks like TBM to me.
Must have been planes.
Was your plane blue and white, Dave?
No, it's white and orange, yellow.
Oh.
I can see Tony's is blue. Yours is white, red and blue, is it, John?
At least that's the right plane.
Yeah, that's it. It wasn't just generic.
It's quite a spoily looking thing, isn't it?
500.
Did I just hear Mark's
Yeah,
tweet go 900?
5.
It must be close to the airfield then.
As soon as you land, you want to swerve hard right because we're all under
Oh, I can see where you are, yeah. I'll see if I can put it on the lines.
There's about a third down the runway is a
Yeah, I can see
turn off point.
See this. Flaring.
Cam controls get on my nerves.
I'm using the mouse at the moment, right click and just push it round.
Yeah.
I did.
Mark's plane looks as though it's floating from here.
Yeah, you lost it last week, didn't you? That was when I was.
Hovercraft.
Yeah. What colour is it?
Gold and white.
Yeah, sort of orangey gold and white.
All right. Has it got a? Has it got the correct registration on it? Are you right or left of the?
We're to your right now.
Thank you. Should be Bravo Mike India Victor.
Yeah, you can't see it from here.
Oh, of course not.
You tell Dave's got a turbo prop, can't he?
Really struggling to get this off actually. It keeps
Oh, it's a-
flicking over but going straight back again.
Oh, what, the bar at the top?
Manchester
No,
Center,
the
easy
to
261,
turn the throttle off, you've got to
passing
sort
flight
of
level 330, descending
sort of
2,200 feet.
flick it across to the right and down.
Oh, that is difficult
Oh,
to
they have
do
to
that.
play
And,
with
don't you have to right click or left click it?
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
there-
While holding left click, you have to right click it, but
That's
it
it,
is going
yeah.
across, but then it's coming straight back over, and it's
There's a crash bar at the top as well, isn't there?
yeah. That just turns on my electrics off, John. The engine's still. I've already clicked that, so everything's off. Just getting this throttle to the other side. Just one. Nice.
Yeah, definitely. You need a Bravo throttle.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Mark's definitely levitating.
No, I'm doing the old.
Yeah. About
Actually, yeah, you guys are on the ground this time.
it's replaced your aircraft with one of the default tricycle undercarriage, low wing,
Yeah.
but you are hovering above the ground a wee bit.
You know what it is, don't you, Tony?
No, what?
It's a UFO disguised as a plane.
Get away.
Oh, see? It dropped down to the ground, you switch the engine off, and it floated back up again.
Is it?
So it's definitely got some sort of anti-gravity technology
It
going on.
has, exactly. It doesn't
Yeah.
need that engine at all, does
Does
it?
the
Right,
tell,
right.
No,
tell me if
no.
the door's open. So I've
You-
put the chocks, the tie downs, the tow bar, and the cabin and the baggage doors should be open.
No, none of that.
None
No.
of that's happened.
There's a beam of light coming out the bottom of it, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's very bright.
I've got all my lights off. Everything's off.
And then there seems to be a miniature cow floating around. Trapped in that beam of light.
How bizarre. Let me do an F12. So,
Dear.
hey, very good. Thank you, chaps.
Very nice.
That was top hill.
Yeah,
It's-
very
it's
enjoyable.
I hope you feel better, Tony.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
I'll be all right. It's spurted the bug, that's all. But I'll be all right.
Think more gin, Tony.
Would you?
I think that's probably the answer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did have a couple tonight, actually.
Here we go.
Very good.
There's a cathedral, John.
Hmm?
Screener's going up.
Oh, screenshot.
Oh right, let's have a look. Oh yeah. Oh, we didn't have that.
Yeah, no, that's not the Liverpool Cathedral I saw.
No.
That should be the that bottom one should be the
Oh yeah.
power station. That was my broom.
Oh, that's nice. This is Orbix doing their thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you have got an aircraft carrier at the very top right
Yeah.
of the picture.
Yeah,
They're both. Well, that's a brand. That's the sort of 60s or cathedral at the very bottom, isn't it?
yes, that's
That's
the
the Roman Catholic one, I think,
Roman
isn't it?
Catholic,
Round one.
Yeah.
And the Church of England one's the big, huge, massive thing. and it is massive as well.
So let's do that. Oh, there we are. Did anyone take a picture of the submarine at the John Lennon Airport?
Did I take a screen of that? I don't know. Look. Well, I didn't see it, so
Oh no, you didn't. No. Oh, there's your plane with the hatch open, the door open.
yeah.
Shot.
Oh, that's Harlech. That was Harlech Castle.
Ah, so I can just see something here saying RAF Wittering. Was there some scenery for that you'd?
Yes, it would have
loaded
just
for
been
us?
an update to the airfield. That was all.
Or on FlightSim.2?
Yeah.
Or
And then if you go to above that where it's got the two VFR thing, the two flight plans.
Yeah.
There's a Google Drive.
Yeah.
That's where all the scenery for that flight was. I think to be fair, one of them was the power station. Did you download that, John?
No.
Yeah. So
But
there's Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe, I think.
Your plane was floating to us at Wittering. Possibly the FlightSim.2 sort of, what do you call it, tweak or update to it had changed the elevation a bit slightly.
It's odd because last week or the week before, the last leg when I landed, all you guys were off the ground.
We were all floating.
But I was on the ground. Whereas this time I was floating, and you guys all had your wheels on the ground. So, goodness knows.
Last week we all had that very bright light directly under our aircraft, and we were all talking in clicks.
Tack 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 tack.